YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, back in the Carthage campaign. Man, it feels good to have a Carthage campaign on the HeirofCarthage channel. Well, if you just quit Warhammer, you could play more... I'm not quitting Warhammer. I love Warhammer. It's still my favorite Total War genre right now, but I am really having fun with this throwback to Rome Total War. And I'm glad you all are enjoying it too. It's been pretty popular on the channel at the moment. It seems like there's a lot of excitement around this game. That is good. I'm glad to see that because, quite frankly, I think people should be excited about this. If they're not, it's fine, right? Everybody gets to choose how they want to react to it. You know, is what it is. But I think it's very exciting. Let's check and make sure how we are doing building-wise. I think Carolus and Palma, we are unable to build anything right now. That is correct. Gonna have some riots in Messana because all that is recently taken control of, so let me see whether I should recruit some more troops here. Let me get some more cav. Cavalry is very, very important, so I'll probably recruit a couple of cavalry units. Then our Iberian army should be in pretty good shape. Let's go ahead and end this turn. It looks like our diplomat's arriving near Alexandria, so this is good. We can... Great Pyramid. We discovered the Great Pyramid. And
Great one. I carry
get in here and see if they will give us some trade rights, and I'll offer them map information and ask for it as well. Alright, here we go. They want me to give them 800 denarii to get trade rights, map information. Alright, that's fine. Whatever. I'm down. I'm down. Alright. Wonder if the Seleucids are still around. Egypt's pretty OP. Sometimes I take them out. So I'm going to send my diplomat on to go make contact with the Seleucids. And I think that should be good for this turn. This was telling me my path was blocked because we were ending the turn anyway. What the... There it goes. Alright, now we're ending the turn. I don't know what happened there. Money is pretty good right now. Oh yeah, money's pretty solid. Scipii now landing, and they didn't see our ambush.
Mighty General.
They've actually got a decent little force here. I wonder if I can pick up any mercenaries. I forgot you can build watchtowers. A fort protects temporary defense. Oh, that's cool. Yes, there is a mercenary hoplite here and a mercenary peltist. I'm gonna grab them. And let's go attack the Scipii. Gaius Scipio. He's a faction heir. That's why his bodyguard. That is a huge bodyguard, actually. A little bit terrifying. That is a little bit terrifying going up against these two bodyguards, and then he's got a unit of equites as well. So we're a little bit outmatched here. We'll have to play our cards intelligently. We don't want to take our general straight into theirs. And if we can defeat them, though, it'll be a big defeat to dish out to them. Our mercenary hoplites ought to do very well against their infantry. Our Iberians will do okay. Won't do great.
Now set your minds to the task in hand. Mark your target. Strike hard. Leave the fallen. Go forward with courage.
All right, so let's get the battle underway. I really need more infantry in this army. I don't even know if I can recruit it, though, at Carolus because the town is still so small. It may just be town militia that we can recruit up here.
Standard formation.
Leave these guys in the main line, but also leave them on skirmish. They might be able to keep a unit of Hastati busy. Kinda group stuff up like this. Alright, let's start the battle. There's two Roman bodyguards.
But will they be enough for final victory?
Oh, the reinforcements came from our town. It's just a unit of peasants. Okay, the Romans are taking a higher ground. Either that or running for my reinforcements. I think they're just taking higher ground. I'll show you though how you can get the AI in this game to go off the high ground. So they will make that move, but if you just take all your troops, let me show you this, because this is a quirk that the AI had back in the day, and they still have it. If you just start moving to their flank, they'll turn their troops to face you head on. See that? And you can begin to pull them off. We're going to use our peasants to absorb Pilla, and I'm going to put this other unit up here. Yeah, see how they've kind of changed their positioning now?
Units form up.
And if we keep doing it... Alright, what's going on here? Sometimes we can either negate or take away the high ground by just kind of continuing a maneuver. The AI will sometimes kind of give up on their positioning because of their desire to keep repositioning. So at least now we have them kind of on even ground. Let's make sure our infantry aren't tired. It says warmed up. So let's give our infantry just a second. Resh. Okay, let's continue to kind of turn our flank here and see if we can get the Romans to back off their hill. They might. I've gotten the AI to do it before. Yeah. See, now they're actually backing down the hill. They kind of almost charged me there. It's almost like a little feint, though not intended to be one. One of their Roman generals is making his way into the peasants. I hope he does. Yeah, the Equites are making a very foolhardy charge here too. So we'll smash their Equites here and get a good clean kill. I'm just going to form the Phalanx and push up closer to the Roman general. The second Roman general is coming in. I'm going to blunt its charge with the town militia. I'm going to back away a little bit from their infantry support as well. This Roman general should take a lot of damage, especially if I rear charge it now. Break the charge with the town militia. Yeah, see, there we go. Now we've got their general caught. The other one's caught up on this hoplite unit. Hurry, hurry, hurry. We gotta outflank this faction here. Alright, we're gonna kill... Yeah, we got one Roman general dead. Here comes the rear charge. So see, our town militia served as the backstop here. Push our infantry up over here, and now the Roman faction heir is in really bad shape. So this is really good for us. Yep, he's gone. The enemy general in this unit may not have died, so if we get an opportunity, like a second chance at him, we may want to take him. We need to Phalanx Charge. I'm gonna move the peasants up, see if we can absorb some Pila. Here's one thing you can do with your hoplites in Rome 1. You can do what's... I call it a Phalanx Charge. And it's where you basically take your unit out of Phalanx, charge it right up in the face of the enemy, and then go into Phalanx formation at the last second. That way you don't eat as many Pila. Sometimes you take a little bit of a charge, but usually ends up working out. See, now they're kind of mostly into a Phalanx formation, and it worked out really quite nicely. Right now we're just going to crush through this infantry, and I'd like to kill as much of the fleeing infantry as I can. That way this army can't really continue to threaten me. So yeah, even though that battle looked kind of potentially hazardous for us, again, the key is just take your time, know how to play against the AI in the game, and like right there, hopefully those were useful hints to you about how to play against a Rome 1 AI. Like I said, the repositioning thing is something you can kind of take advantage of, and we did so very well right there. always look for fortuitous engagements, 2-on-1, stuff like that, where the AI makes a mistake, like they charged me a little early. Make them pay. You know what I mean? Don't give them the engagement they want.
The enemy lie dead before you.
And if you're gonna take on like a big bodyguard unit like that, do some body blocking with cheaper units, stuff like that, you know. So definitely worthwhile. Should help save you a lot of casualties and potentially getting your own general killed, because if you take a charge with your general into a really big general's bodyguard unit like that, it is very dangerous, and your general will very likely die. So just be very careful of those engagements. That's a pretty good sized Scipii fleet. I may it's our fleet. I sent them over here to blockade just because they didn't have anything else to do. I don't know. I'm gonna come back here and maybe wait and see if we can catch the Scipii fleet as it leaves. So that's good. We were able to take a look at the buildings here. Yeah, I can't train anything except for town militia. We don't have the population size. If we need reinforcements, we'll probably just have to send them by ship from Carthage. So I'll actually bring my ships over and maybe send some reinforcements up to Carolus, and then we can just keep recruiting from Carthage. We're busy grabbing, you know, Iberians and round shields, so I'm going to keep doing that. Check our turn-in. So Carolus is still too small to increase its size. So is Palma, though. Palma is getting closer. Cordoba finished its building, so let's pick a new one for them. There's quite a few buildings here that would be good to have. I'm gonna actually build the wooden wall because it helps a little with happiness, and then the Temple of Melquart. At Messana, basically anything we can build is gonna be useful. Let's Santa doesn't really need a lot of growth right now. Round shield cav, roads. No, let's just build the sewer because it gives some... There's some of these Roman buildings, and you can tear them down and build new ones, and I might, but for the time being, I'm going to see if we can just handle it. Syracuse. We're definitely going to want some public order here, so I'm going to build an execution square. Help add a little extra public order. We have some rebels out here, so Sicily in our control. I was hoping with this army to go attack the Numidians, and I suppose we can, and then take reinforcements up to Carolus. I'm just worried that if we don't get reinforcements to Carolus soon enough, because the Romans are going to keep attacking it. I mean, there's no reason for them not to. They're just going to keep sending armies out there. So we'll probably want to get some reinforcements in play. I just don't know how quickly we need them. They may be safe for quite some time.
Yes, mighty lord.
I think I'll just go ahead and send
My liege.
a couple more infantry and another cavalry unit up there, and it should be enough.
Yes, mighty lord. Ready to sail.
I'll just take it up there and reinforce, and then we'll just keep recruiting here from Carthage to replenish those units, because we can. Got a small garrison here. Let's see. Train. We're not building anything right now either. Go ahead and build some roads here. What can we train? Grab a couple cavalry units. Grab another Iberian at Messana and see if we can calm the populace down by adding to the garrison. We need to build some barracks here. Syracuse next. So we'll work on that. But we should be able to bring Sicily totally under our control. Ceasefire is in effect between the Greek cities. Julii, got a trade increase for Bomilcar, +2 to command. Sweet, we have a new family member at Carthage. Okay. Let's end our turn, keep our walk to Antioch underway. See how the war is going between the Egyptians and the Seleucids. Typically favors the Egyptians. Looks like they just won another battle there. Seleucids always seem to get owned. Like, I rarely play a campaign where I see the Seleucids last very long. Yeah, see Sidon, it's all under Egyptian control. Okay, let's see where we're at here. We have a general here. We might as well go kill these rebels. That'll give him something to do and help with his leadership skills.
Engage the enemy. Glorious victory. Attack!
Let's go ahead and fight this battle so that we don't take unnecessary losses to the rebels. I like to fight quite a few of the battles just on my own. Oh, I think some people asked me about some controls and stuff.
Soldiers, prepare to defend yourselves!
We're attacking, just so you know. Alright, let's start the deployment. A few movement controls. The movements are very similar to the new Total Wars, but if you haven't played the new Total Wars, let me just give you a couple of tips. So you can select a unit with a left click, obviously, either by clicking it on the screen or the unit card, as far as just being very basics. You can left click and drag a unit card to get them all in the same area. See if I want the cavalry over here, you know, whatever you want to do. So you can left click and drag those. You can left click and drag a box around units on the screen, and when you let go of it, it'll select everything in the box. You know, so all that's possible. Another way you can select, like let's say I want to select all of my Iberian infantry, hold down your control key and double left click. It'll select all of that unit type. Let's say that you want to pick all of your infantry, control I. Well, it used to do it. It doesn't anymore, so never mind. Doesn't work in this one. And control C doesn't work for Cav. Yeah, I don't know. They didn't put a key in there for it, but if you want to quickly zoom the camera to a unit, double left click its unit card, or double left click it on the screen, and it'll quickly take your camera there, okay? That's a couple tips. If you select multiple units and then hit G, it will group them. Then you have this little locking thing, and then AI group control. So like if I hit Control L, this unit will stay under AI control. So let's say you need to micromanage elsewhere and you want the AI to control a few units. If you put them in a group, you can do that. And then there's group formations that you can do right here too. I can put them into different formations. Or you can just form them yourself. So let's say that you want this group to move easier together. If I click this little lock, or just when you group it, just push Control G and see it unlocks and locks. When it's locked and you right click and drag a unit, it'll move all of them at the same time and keep them in the given formation. Let's say that I want to move this formation even with cavalry, so I'll put my cavalry here, select them all, and then Control G, I've now got them all into a locked group. You also notice it has a number 1. I can just push 1 and it selects that group. And now I can move all the units at the same time. Let me show you this. See, I just right click and drag, and they'll all stay in the formation. You can decide how you want that formation to move. I'm going to show you another function. It's not perfect. It doesn't work great in this game, but it works pretty good in Warhammer. But you can use it to save yourself micromanagement. So I'm going to take my cavalry out of this locked group, and I'm going to give an attack order. 1, double left click, and my infantry shouldn't all charge the same one. They did here, unfortunately. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. In the newer games, they don't. They'll pick a target out in front of them. So I don't know if that's something that still just kind of needs added here.
Destroy them. Units.
Actually, don't really want to straight up charge that Iberian infantry. You always want to pinch these infantry units between two units, because sometimes you'll lose a bunch of cavalry on the charge, just depending what the situation is. I'll just show you all here. I'll go ahead and give a charge. See, you lose some cavalry on the charge into infantry. It's not like the other Total Wars where bracing plays a larger role. Bracing's not really a thing in Rome Total War, or its remastered version. Oh, the enemy general's dead. Okay, there we go. Exit the battle. So easy victory. I didn't expect it to be challenging, but figured it'd be a good way for me to give you all some movement advice if you're not familiar with it. If you were coming from old Rome Total War into this one, those tips might be helpful. If you're already playing a newer Total War game, this one's gonna feel very, very similar. You're not really gonna have to worry about much. Like, it's gonna feel very similar. Look, we got that other Scipii general
Mighty general.
came off his ships here. I guess he just really was anxious to be killed. He's like, look, I just, don't enjoy life. Oh, he's the new factioneer. Says this army will fight to the death. Well, let's, we killed the factioneer in the last battle. Let's have a night battle just for fun, just to show. Oh, actually, I can't do night battles yet. That stinks. Yeah, let's kill the other factioneer. And although it can be tempting, I'm not just going to charge cavalry straight into your last couple units. We're going to force him to charge infantry, and then we'll bring in our cavalry because it's more disadvantageous. And it will keep you from losing your general or a bunch of cavalry in a charge.
Think of your loved ones. Think of all who wish to see you again. Think of these, and we will have victory.
All right, folks, think of your loved ones. I wonder if we can get them to attack our hoplites. Surely not. I'll give it a shot, though. Start the battle. Romans are directly ahead.
Go, go, go! Units! Move at the double!
Okay, once again, I'm going to give you all an idea. I'm going to kind of show, I'm going to attempt a Phalanx Charge, see if I can bait the enemy cavalry into charging my hoplites and then dropping their spears at the last moment. I wanted to say they're pikes, and I guess it kind of is pikes. But let's see here. I do think it would have been neater to see these units fight with an overhand phalanx, but this was true to Rome 1. This is just how the game worked.
Go, go, go! Move! Form my phalanx.
Let's see if the Romans even move away from it. They may just take it. If they do, I'm happy to feed them into my phalanx wood chipper. Yeah, they don't really have anything else to do. Alright. So remember, though, a general bodyguard unit has 2 hit points, and they're fairly tough, and when they get up on the edge, like see the flanks of my hoplite unit, they'll start to get some kills. So I'm going to give a little charge here to support my phalanx. See that Roman general is now fully occupied with it. There we go, we got him. Also, once you kill the general in a bodyguard unit, there's no need in chasing it down. That unit's disbanded when the general dies. So if you kill the general, unit's disbanded. Alright, so that's 2 Scipii factionaries in 2 turns. Hannibal would be proud. He would definitely approve. He would definitely be happy with what we were doing there. Let's check. Buildings. So Careless and Palmer are out. Cordoba needs another building queued up. Let's go ahead and build the mines here, get some extra income. Messana needs another building queued up. Go ahead and build roads there. Thapsus is going to be pretty mad because we don't have much of a garrison there, and we pulled the governor out. But they're just going to have to live with it. I really need some boats to get this guy over to the mainland, so let's maybe start training up a navy here. I don't need much, just a couple biremes should do the trick. And we'll just move this guy. Might be able to bribe these guys into going away. You know what? It's a deal. See you later. Carthage has the money. We'll buy you off. And then I'll just disband this skirmisher unit because I don't need it. Thanks for playing. We got a merchant here. Ooh, I wonder if we can bribe that merchant too.
Yes, mighty lord. At once.
I'll try it on the next turn. So Carthage is the most advanced faction, as it should be. So things are under good management apparently at the moment. Alright, let's end our turn. Scipii gonna attack our fleet? They may have a better fleet. Or no, it just says we're blocked.
Ready to sail. Make ready for combat.
What do they got? All biremes. Let's have some fun. Let's fight it. It's just an auto-resolve. Ah, we got defeated. That sucks. They sunk one of my ships, too.
Disengage!
And that's going to slow down getting reinforcements to where I wanted, but hey, that's okay. It's okay. Let's see. Let's start training some more triremes. We don't want to let the Romans have the naval advantage here. And again, we got money. We'll be fine money-wise. Oh, it's in this one? Ah, the Scipii went home anyway, so it'll give me time to repair my fleet. Get some extra triremes.
Aye, great lord. Aye, my lord.
Let's do some replenishment here of our ships. We had one ship sunk. We got a couple of triremes coming. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Suitable husband for... Where's this guy at? Or no, it's a suitable husband, so it's betrothed to one of our daughters, I believe. So we have the marriage celebrations. That is in Syracuse. That's actually really excellent news. And let's see. Oh, the Brudii just dropped off a general here to fight us.
My liege. Sire.
I can't replenish any of my troops here.
Orders. My...
But we've got enough troops to take on the Brudii for sure. I'm gonna leave the new
Attack!
commander there. We're gonna go kill the Brudii. Let's fight this battle. At least we're getting some good battles in here. I want to go get some new territory on this episode, so I think I will take my army from Carthage and go ahead and head towards Numidia, try and pick up some new territory that way. Because the Numidian territory is easy to hold, since it's all the same
We go now to
culture
our
already.
Await my orders.
Infantry!
Alright, let's see.
Infantry! Move at the double. Move
Some
at the
peltists, I'll
double.
leave them in skirmish mode. Keep our Iberian slingers in the backline. They're a little bit beat up. I shouldn't have let them get beat up like that.
Units. Units.
Elephants. Elephants over here, general.
Units group.
Alright, let's start the battle.
Now the enemy will know fear. Reinforcements have come.
I
and
don't
your
think it's really
strength
gonna scare
grows
them,
once
but-
more.
I'll take reinforcements. It's extra infantry.
Move at the double. At the double.
Alright, I've got my infantry running into position. Let's trade some javelins with their Hastati.
Run. Destroy them. Attack.
Cleric slingers have opened fire. That's Equites out there. Let's take our Numidian cavalry and go taunt their Equites a little.
Attack.
Alright, I'm trading some javelins with their Hastati. I'm gonna try and soften them up a little. Peltists don't do great damage, especially not against these really excellent Roman shields. The Scutum here is a very nice shield. You can see it's level 5. And I would expect so. It was an excellent shield.
Attack. Units.
I'm gonna charge this unit of Hastati before it can throw javelins. Likely trying to throw javelins at my elephants. They're getting hit by some flank fire from my missiles, though. It's like the enemy general is getting tempted to charge at my infantry. That's actually quite good. We'll take that. Let's go mop this up now that our elephants are free. Let's get these units up. They're wasting their charge on my peltist.
Kill them. Hurry. Destroy them.
Good stuff, good stuff.
I feel it.
Take those Equites down. I'm gonna scoot this unit around over here.
General. Hurry.
Alright, clean that up.
Hurry.
Take this infantry and charge the next unit of Hastati.
Hurry.
Actually, really did not want this to happen. My elephants got kind of a bad charge from the enemy general. Might lose some. We're doing good damage for now. I'm going to send these infantry over to help support. Hopefully we can get the Roman general dead quickly. Still haven't lost an elephant. Oh, we are very fortunate there. We managed to rout him without losing an elephant. Fantastic.
Enemy general shows his value.
I don't think he can get out of that fight. He's a bit of a mess there. Yeah, he's going to get away. My Numidian cavalry actually can probably catch him.
From the battle in terror.
They're out of javelins. I'm going to send him on a chase, see if we can catch him. It's a light missile cavalry, so it ought to have pretty good speed.
General, destroy them.
Yep, we got him. Okay, no more need to chase that unit. Let's just go finish off some of these fleeing Hastati. Give our units the extra experience, and also save ourselves having to fight these same Romans
Victory
later.
is sweet indeed, and all the sweeter for being so
Excellent. Good victory. Good victory.
Victory!
I don't know how long our
Sire!
faction leader is going to last, because he's already 55, so it's hard to say. I'm going to take these two Iberian infantry and put them over here in Syracuse.
Sire! March!
Go ahead and garrison Messana. And let's go ahead and replenish our Iberian infantry here. Busy building roads. Let's... Carthage needs a building assignment. Let's go ahead and... I'm not really worried too much about the public order in Carthage. And spears, long shield cavalry, and elephants. We could eventually get slingers, which slingers would be nice. I'm not crazy worried about them. Go ahead and build up the temple to Baal. Syracuse. Let's give Syracuse a barracks because they're gonna need it. And that should be good for now. We are finishing the training of another Iberian infantry and replenishing all of our ships. Got an idle resource at Palma, but that's fine. Like, we can't really do anything with the settlement at the moment. The army routes. All right, here we go. Is Antioch still in control of the Seleucids? It is. So we will go ahead and open up a. They want an alliance with us? I couldn't actually help them with one. Let's just go for trade rights and map information. There we go. Trade rights open with everybody we can. Trying to see how much income we bring in. We had 1218 there at turn end. Jumped up to 16,384. That's despite having a pretty good number of troops. So I'd say we're doing pretty good.
Ships ready!
All things considered. It's the Numidians? Yep.
Aye, great lord.
Alright, now we're going to get some triremes trained. I may go ahead and go drop off these reinforcements
Aye, my lord. Ships ready!
while we're
Yes, mighty
waiting on
lord.
those triremes to train.
My liege.
And I think I'm going to go ahead and take this small army because it should be enough to defeat Numidia. And I'm going to start marching on Numidia. Carthage will be pretty unhappy about not having much of a garrison, but I mean, we'll manage. We'll just keep recruiting here. We'll keep recruiting. Let's get a merchant as well, because we haven't messed with them yet, just to test that out.
Ready to sail!
Go ahead and put our diplomat on these ships so we can take them elsewhere soon enough. Transgression on Numidia. Well, I can't say I really care. Scipia, I got an agent on us. Lilybium has grown. So I am going to go ahead and go queue up Governor's Palace. Thapsus is going to need a building project as well. Put roads in. Do a turn end. Yeah, so we could still have some good sized armies there. We'll see whether they'll survive the attacks of the Egyptians. Let's see what Gaul's up to here too. What up, Gaul? Trade rights, map information, give us money. You know what? Okay, that's fair enough. I'll take it. Making good cash, I'm down with this. Hey, see, look, Numidia is transgressing me as well, so I can't say that I'm terribly surprised by any of this. Let's go ahead and keep training troops at Thapsus. We're going to need to train more troops at Carthage, which is kind of stabilizing now. Keep our army on the move. I don't want to attack them yet because then they'll know what's coming, and plus they may attack me. We'll see. We could also probably get out of Cordoba and try and take some territory in Spain as well. Are we still at war with Spain? No, they're neutral at the moment. Doesn't mean we can't attack them proactively though. Numidia has an army out here.
Forward.
I think our path's blocked. Yeah. Oh, Palma expanded. Excellent. Alright, good. Looks like we're trading blows with Egypt on most advanced faction. I'm gonna just stay here for now. Alright, let's end our turn. Alright, our reinforcements have arrived. It's good news. We need to go check on Pontus with our diplomat.
Are under attack.
Well, we're gonna have to fight some rebels here, even though I don't want to. Rebel ships can actually be pretty tough. Average defeat, well that sucks.
Disengage.
Gonna push us way off over here where I don't want to be.
Ready to sail.
We get some more triremes joined up with this fleet, it should be fine. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and come join them up here just to keep us
Ready to
a little
sail.
safer.
Yes, mighty lord.
Alright, Carthage is happy.
Mighty general.
The
Onward.
attack on Numidia is ready. Look at it, their commander's not quite in position.
Mighty general.
I'm gonna go ahead and attack them.
Enemy. Besieging settlements here.
They might bring up the reinforcements to help fend me off here. That'd be fine. That'd be fun if they do. Just skirmishers, so they're not going to do so well. And we've attacked them, so we might as well lash out at their small army here and defeat it.
Engage the enemy.
So they've got one of their generals, some Numidian cavalry, and a bunch of javelins. Numidia doesn't have much infantry, if any. And if they do, it's usually desert infantry, which is really bad. So they're a faction that you can dominate early with round shield cavalry and Iberian infantry because they trade very well against anything
Some of
Numidia's
us may soon
gonna
be
throw
dead,
at you.
but the survivors will drink to their memory. So fight with honor. That way you are remembered with honor.
Okay. Remember our honor. I didn't mean to actually bring out all my town watch. Alright, let's start the battle. Where are you at, Numidia? Up the hill? Yeah, they're gonna go marching up the hill. I'm gonna just, even though I don't really need to, I'm gonna probably once again demonstrate how to get the AI off their hill camping position. So just observe. They try and turn to face you, and so again, just keep turning your troops to get them to turn. And so it's kind of a little game here you can play with them. Turned again. Actually, they might just straight up attack me now. They've got their Numidian javelin men rearing up. We do have a general's bodyguard over here that will want to... I'm going to charge it with my Iberian infantry. My units are a little bit tired from running up this hill, so I probably should have rested, but it's fine. We're not really fighting anything stupendously powerful here. They're shifting their general to my other flank. As long as we don't end up in a direct scuffle with their bodyguard units, with our own cavalry, then I'm going to be feeling pretty happy. Yep, there we go. We've got him. The Iberians got him fixed. I'm just gonna start chasing other Numidian units. We're gonna catch their skirmishers here. Now we can rear charge. General's bodyguard. Look out their javelins. Yeah, this rear charge will help rout their general. The general's just gonna get completely surrounded. There we go. Crush some more javelin men who are already routing. No need. Just collapse on the general. Look how much damage that general unit did. One of our Iberians, though. Just give you again, those general bodyguard units are very potent, so that's why you see me frequently respecting them the way I am on the battlefield, because they are very potent. Very potent. I'm gonna shred my way through some of the rest of these Numidians. So, first battle with the Numidians, gonna definitely be in our favor.
Victory lies in your grasp.
Very expected. This is good, too, to get these generals rather than just sitting in the settlement. It's good for them to get some action. So, good opportunity whenever the enemy marches so close. Give you a chance to sally out and get some experience for your troops. And replenish everything. We're out of the enemy army and there's war. We knew because we declared it. War were declared, as the Futurama saying goes. So we got a lot of stuff going on in here. Alright, let's go see where we're at. Building one. Alright, Carthage is ready for another building. We can start training Sacred Band to help garrison and stuff too, which would be really fun. Sacred Band are extremely good infantry. But, we don't probably need any Sacred Band infantry anytime soon, so I think what I'll do is probably just focus on some other areas here in Carthage, like, let's go ahead and build the execution square, Cordoba, the temple, Messana. Honestly, it doesn't really matter which one we build here. Go ahead and build the stables. Then in Syracuse, we've finished our barracks, so we can now replenish. Let's again build a stable here. It's good to be able to replenish and train stuff. Carolus is growing, so it'll eventually be able. Let's see, we got some reinforcements. So our army's plenty strong up here for what we need it to do. So good stuff. I think we are ready for another turn in. I really want to take this army. Go ahead and go lash out at Spain.
My orders, my liege. My sire.
Right. Cordoba will probably be a little unhappy.
Forward.
Transgress on Spain. Oh yeah, I said a little. Did I say a little unhappy? Because I meant a lot unhappy. Can afford this, so let's just do it. Start expanding our holdings. An inactive diplomat here. Let's send him on to speak to Pontus. Inactive army here. That's fine. He's laying an ambush, so don't care. Inactive fleet.
Ready to sail.
This one does have our agents. Let's go scout Rome with it. Okay. Now let's end our turn. Alright, we're going to get attacked by Numidia here. Kind of expected this. This may be their faction leader because he's got so many stars next to his army there. Yep, it is. Gizgo is their faction leader. Burrus is our faction heir. The two will be facing off here. He has the slightly better bodyguard. He's got a chevron on there as well. We have one chevron, so he's got a much higher command level for his troops. But, I mean, we should be able to easily win this. Let's fight the battle.
Many brave soldiers have seen the dawn. How many will see the sun sing in the west? How many of the enemy already pray for night?
I like it. Yeah, Numidia is not going to do well here. Call it a hunch. Call it a hunch. We have a ton of cavalry. They are overloaded with useless javelin units. I have pretty much every advantage that we could possibly need here.
Units form up.
The enemy have brought up more men.
Okay, let's
Send
move up
them
on
to
their
the
flank.
afterlife.
I'm gonna send my... Oh yeah, these are the reinforcements from the settlement. They do have another bodyguard. I want to see if we can get into combat quickly and kill their leader. And maybe I'll send some units this way just to hold off some of their reinforcements. Try and soften up their general. Some Numidian cavalry. We've already routed some javelin men here. Like I said, we'll just get in the way of their reinforcements over here. Alright, now it's time to pounce on their bodyguard. He made a mistake.
Destroy them. Attack. Kill them. Destroy them.
Look how quickly and easily he routed my Iberian infantry with a solid charge there. But he lost his charge, and now he's going to get surrounded and killed. Oh, the javelin men actually stood and fought us there. Didn't expect that. The enemy bodyguard is putting up a pretty good fight here. In fact, he's putting up an excellent fight. Holy cow, I'm actually getting really worried about losing my general here. Help, 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 help! Wow, how is that bodyguard doing so well? He was massively outgunned there. He was fighting like an absolute dragon there. Hopefully we don't lose our faction here because this is a pretty crazy fight. Okay, he routed. Excellent. Alright, we just killed the Numidian faction leader.
The enemy king is slain. This news will run like wildfire through the enemy.
Did I just hear something about prostitutes? I think I did. We got some desert infantry over here. We took a lot of damage to that bodyguard. That bodyguard was potent. No, 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 run. Run, round shields. Alright, let's recharge him with the Numidian cavalry mercenaries. Get everybody in here. Charge him, you idiots. We lost a lot of our Iberian infantry. I'm not terribly worried about Iberian infantry. Get him! We should be able to outrun that bodyguard. I'm so frustrated that we can't. Like, extremely frustrated, to be honest. You see how quickly he routed our round shields because we weren't running away from him? He's now turned on our Numidian mercenaries. There we go, we got him. Our Numidian mercenaries got him. Alright, now it should just be a mop-up of javelin men. There's really not even any reason to chase these units either. Okay, let's go get rid of the rest of the Numidian units. Our Iberian infantry did get beat, but it killed a pretty good number of desert infantry in the process. Javelin men, running down some javelin men over here. Desert infantry do have spears, so be careful about charging your bodyguards into any unit that's spear armed. Tougher fight than I expected here from the Numidians, but we will be able to handle it. I'm not gonna let you charge my bodyguard. Got a quick route there with my cavalry.
As enemies, these men are perfect. They are running from the battle in terror.
Destroy them! Attack!
My general... What? No.
Victory lies in your grasp.
They just killed my
And there is
general
nothing
at
yet.
the very last second of the battle, and he wasn't even charging a desert infantry. I'd just given him the order. Maybe did he get stuck or something? That is some insanely bad luck, and I'm totally gonna save scum that. Like, I'm not gonna let that stand. Alright, so here we are. We're gonna fight the Numidians. Raining in the desert?
Worse than any camel is the enemy. Fear has unmanned them. Fear of you, oh brave warriors. Fear of you.
I like that. That's a good general
There
speech.
is no shame in being scared, but fear should never be your master. Now cheer, you noblest of men, and sound the advance.
Awesome. That was a good one. Had some cheering and everything, too, at the end of it, because someone asked about that, and I was like, where's the cheering? I mean, there, apparently. Alright, let's win this battle. We'll need to be careful of the king's bodyguard, because the Numidian bodyguard is going to be very potent.
Send them to the afterlife.
The javelin units they have here, though, are very inconsequential.
Quickly! Move, move! Units! Attack! Quickly! Kill them! Kill them!
I'm gonna quickly get in here and get tangled up with the Numidians,
Hurry!
because they have reinforcements coming, so I want to tear up as many of their troops as we can. Their bodyguard is coming at us, so let's get some round shields over here.
Units! Attack! Units! Move at the double! Units! Attack! Units! Attack!
I try and surround the enemy bodyguard with all of my light cavalry. Is a bit risky because that bodyguard is very, very strong. But totally surrounded, it should still give us a pretty good engagement. Get in there and kill. Oh yeah, look at him. He's just massacring our cavalry. Yikes. Yeah, he is working us. Again, though, he is totally surrounded. Defeat is a distinct possibility. You think? Holy crap, man. That bodyguard.
Units!
I've got like 5 or 6 units fighting him here. He is... Alright, there he goes. He broke. Wow. I mean, fortunately for us, though, we haven't lost our general. We still do have our cavalry units, even though they're a bit weak. So there goes the enemy king. Enemy king is dead. Get our infantry back out and into formation. There we go. Got our movement orders done. Wiped out that regroup javelin units. Get our cavalry over here. Let's go engage some desert infantry. Rerouted those.
As enemies, these men are perfect. They are running from the battle in terror.
Oh, here's the other bodyguard. Alright, we routed this desert infantry. Let's go ahead and clean them up. This other bodyguard's gonna kill a lot of my Iberians. I'm not really so much worried about him killing Iberians as long as it wears him down. We need to bring our general over to help finish him, though.
Enemy general has
Sweet.
been killed.
There we go.
Now we will
That
see
is gonna be the
measure of
end
these
of the
soldiers'
Numidians.
courage.
Good victory for our faction here. A clean victory.
Chase them from the field.
Relatively
With
clean.
no rest or pity.
I say that, relatively clean. Let's exit the battle. Take over their settlement. Yeah, this should be good. We will have taken their
Victory
settlement at Sirte here with that win because their garrison came out. Well, actually, I don't think we actually take the settlement just yet. But it should be very easy to now.
Our ships are under attack.
Alright, the rebels aren't going to win this fight. Sunk 2 of their ships. Alright, and now Sirte should be ours. Let's assault. The auto-resolve should be kind to us. And occupy. So, taking our first Numidian holding. Let's see what they have available for us. We can retrain our troops. Yeah, we can retrain them, and there may be a blacksmith that's allowing us to train to. Let's repair the walls, build roads, Temple of Melkort, sewers. I'm just going to go ahead and queue up a bunch of buildings here in this little town. It looks like it's actually about to grow, so it may not be a bad idea to potentially recruit some new units there and get some buildings done before it grows. We start having to keep up with it. But yeah, there we go. Let's see what's going on up here with Spain. Spain has an extremely bad garrison at Scalabus. Cordoba is calming down, and we've got more troops on the way, so it'll be defensible soon.
Prepare for battle.
And attack Spain here. We can't quite reach them, which is unfortunate because now they know that I'm putting war on them. So yeah, that is not quite the most desirable way for me to have taken care of that. Enemy army routes. Let's end one more turn, and then I think I'm going to be done for this episode. Things are going well. We've gained new territory in Numidia. We've opened new trade agreements with the Seleucids, with Egypt, Gaul. We're at war with Spain now. The Romans are under control, at least for the moment. I'm not attacking them in their mainland because I'm kind of saving that, obviously. I want to savor that moment when we attack the Romans.
Sire, attack!
Alright, so here we go. War were declared again. Continue the siege. Yep, continuing to train reinforcements at Cordoba. Cordoba is going to be alright. Take their settlement. Bayum. Let's go ahead and put some good walls around the city. Do the same at Thapsus. Perilous is still not grown yet. Palma finished. Let's go ahead and start with walls, roads, temple. I've got some extra money, so I'm just going to queue up some buildings in some of these smaller settlements. Roads would be good in Spain. There we go. Yep. Got it. Training. Get our fleet back and
mighty lord. Ships ready.
replenish our fleet. And let's see, let's get our diplomat off over here.
Ready to sail.
Alright, get them back over there. And then I think I have... Yeah, let's get our merchant out and see what he can do. And plus... Monopolize wild animal total value. Potential merchant income 8. That's some crappy merchant income. Maybe we just need to walk him farther away. Let's send him to Egypt. Let's walk him over to Egypt, and once he gets there, we'll see what we can do with him. Go to Spain. Let's go ahead and end one more turn here. I'd like to get control of this Spanish settlement.
I carry your word.
Trade rights, map information, Alright, they accepted. Excellent. Turn. Ha! This is pretty funny. But what do they have, like, that makes them think this is oh, holy crap, it's their faction leader. I'll actually save this one in the next one. We'll have to kill their faction leader. He's in a massive bodyguard unit of over 100 cavalrymen with 2 hit points, so this will be fun. I'll see you all in the next episode. Tune in as we continue to expand the Carthaginian Republic. Thank you for watching. HeirofCarthage signing out for now.